Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another anime review, but before I do that, I wish everybody in Canada a happy Boxing Day. I was watching a very unsatisfactory anime series called Babel II. I actually have it here in this bag that I'm going to half price books, but basically this is a cover looks like perfect collection, perfect Mike Tokus. And on the back it says psychic powers, mysterious creatures, and pulse pounding action fill this explosive Japanese animation adventure. Koichi thinks of himself as an ordinary high school student until one day he starts to hear voices in his head. It isn't long before the lovely Juju, who is this pink haired girl in the back, who is also psychic, catches his eye and lures him to the secret lair of a power-hungry cult. Koichi must discover his own identity and summon all of his untapped psychic powers to defeat the cult's army of zombies and save the world. Based on the classic sci-fi graphic novel by famed author Mitsuru Yokoyama, Babel II is a savage, mystical journey into the heart of evil. Well, when I had read about it, I thought, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be jam-packed with everything I love in anime. It's going to be like Yu Yu Hakusho or Phantom Quest Corps, Ghost Sweeper Mikami, or even one of my favorite new animes, Kakashi. Well, it's not like any of them. This one stands out as alright as being an utter stink bomb. The dubbing is just wretched. They overact, these dubbers. Whoever's doing the voices, they're just. It's just horrendous. And it's very cliched, and there are a lot of cutscenes that kind of leave you wondering, well, what happened? Wasn't there a scene in between that was nixed because they didn't have time for it, or they just couldn't fit it in? I don't know. I didn't even watch the ending of it because I just didn't care at that point in time. But Koichi is the main character, and he's your typical superhero type that is misunderstood, kind of different from his friends just because he hears these voices. If I started hearing voices, I would check myself into the nearest psych ward. But he sees this mysterious pink-headed girl and notices that she's not using her lips to speak to him, but using telepathy. And this would have been a great anime had the dubbing been better and had it not been written in such a way that it was just cringeworthy all the way through. And it's just, it's awful. It's not even worth to watch. If you want to watch an old school anime, I'd recommend Voltron or even Thundercats. It's just, this is terrible, and it's just awful to watch. And it just makes you wonder what these producers were smoking when they produced it. It's just not even worth the time. And I don't know if the newer series are better than this one, but I wouldn't even want to wager a guess. But it's just lackluster, and of course, well, the animation is really stunning and effective, and I think it reminded me a lot of Saint Seiya in the way the characters were drawn. It's the same style. I don't know if the director is the same director. It may well be, and if it is, shame on him because this could have been so much better. But beyond that, it's just it's terrible from start to finish, and it starts out well enough, but you just are left wondering why does he willingly go into this secluded place so easily just because of the wiles of some pink-haired woman? I mean, the logic, there is no logic here. A lot of things are non sequitur, and they just, you know what? I'm not even going to give this a rating or even wager it a star because it is that awful. This is bad. This deserves to be MSD 3K'd. It's that. It's torture to sit through. I thought, ugh. I've sat through some pretty bad films of my lifetime, but this one definitely takes the cake. It's just bleh. So if you want to watch an anime over the weekend or over the Christmas holiday, don't watch Babel 2. Just take my word for it. It's not worth it.